Good morning, everybody. It's your daily crypto news for Friday, August 25th, 2023. My name is Matt, and don't forget to stick around today for Asia Focus in the later half of this podcast. And I got an email yesterday from Kroll. And Kroll, they're a third-party agent responsible for managing creditor claims for bankrupt companies. And this led to the compromise of customers' data from FTX and BlockFi. Apparently, an unauthorized third party gained access to a portion of its client data, including certain BlockFi client data housed on its platform. Kroll has assured that they promptly contained the incident and that they're closely monitoring the situation. However, if we've known from things that happened in the past, is that you might find an Excel sheet with everybody's name and all that information that they've taken from this data incident, and you'll find it linked on Reddit somewhere. And I couldn't find what data they took, but they assured us that no keys or no crypto or no financial information was compromised. So we will wait and see. @TraderMain tweeted the other day on August 19th, 2023 of this year. So once friend.tech allows you to upload images, how long after do OnlyFans thoughts take over the platform? Well, apparently it only took 6 days. OnlyFans accounts take over friend.tech as crypto app adds photos feature. And content creators from OnlyFans are going to the new app, friend.tech. Around 4 OnlyFans content creators have entered into the top 50 already. Ranked number 13 on the list was Jen Fox. For research purposes, I had to click on her Twitter. I had to know what was going on. Purely for research, the things that I do for you guys. But apparently her friend.tech keys currently fetch around 0.87 ETH or $1,400 or so. Her OnlyFans subscription is $3.75. By the way, I don't know one person who actually subscribes to OnlyFans. People, if you do, I doubt you're going to admit it, but if you do, please send me an email, bookings@todayinweb3.com. I would like to know. Obviously, it's probably something you don't talk about around the water cooler at the bar. Like, hey, I just subbed to this. But let me know. I promise to keep you anonymous. This is some news from JPMorgan that the crypto markets experienced a correction and liquidations this month, but the challenging phase has likely passed, according to JPMorgan research. And this is based on JPMorgan's analysis of the CME Bitcoin futures positions that give them a proxy. The unwinding of long positions appears to be nearing the end. As a result, they said, we see limited downside for the crypto markets over the near term. So what happened was crypto traders had built long positions on the back of positive news, including the XRP ruling, PayPal's stablecoin launch, the anticipation of the SEC giving approval for the Bitcoin spot ETF from BlackRock, and so people were stacking sats. Long term, JPMorgan continued to say that the fading of the positive news has introduced a wave of long position liquidations in recent weeks, and it's still reverberating. Unwinding of long positions appear to be at its end phase rather than the beginning. So this is good news. Again, like I've always said, we are moving sideways, even though price go down, number go down. This is basically sideways for the crypto space, so I would not worry about it. By the way, something is on my radar, and it has nothing to do with the crypto market. Have you been paying attention to VinFast? And VinFast is a Vietnamese EV company that hit the market via a SPAC the other day. And let me tell you, it has gone absolutely gangbusters. I don't know what the hell's going on. Total speculation, but I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Within 24 hours, the hidden markets went up about 108%, and consistently over the past couple days, it has reached from its initial jump of 100% up to $35. It is now currently trading around $60. The market cap for this EV company is about $140 billion, and this is more than Ford and GM combined. Most people haven't heard of VinFast. There are no VinFasts on the road that I've ever seen, and this thing is skyrocketing. Super bizarre, considering that something like Rivian, who actually ships vehicles, is only valued at like 20 billion market cap, and they have a big contract with Amazon. And other companies like NIO, which is absolutely going gangbusters in China, is also only valued at $20 billion. What the hell is going on with VinFast? That's on my radar. Let me know if you know. Binance and their business practices are starting to worry me, and the rumors are starting to worry me more. Again, a Binance collapse would be horrible for the short-term market. Horrible. If you have some dry powder laying around, make sure that you keep it dry and that you can wet your beak if we do have a major crash of the market. Because if Binance goes down, you're going to have fear like you've never seen before. Binance reached out to multiple projects asking for details about the relationships with the market makers and whether they would consider contributing funds to the exchange's saving product. Basically, they're asking whether if the products would like to contribute 1 to 5% of their circulating tokens to a savings account to earn interest. Super bizarre. Binance also demanded an explanation if the projects in question did not have relationships with market makers or did not wish to contribute to the product, to basically the savings product, to send them 5% of the circulating tokens to earn interest. They're basically saying, if you don't want to do that, and if you have no relationship with market makers, why not? A spokesperson for Binance said that the outreach is part of the ongoing risk management initiative and targeted a smaller number of crypto outfits that have tokens listed on the exchange with either low liquidity trading pairs or smaller market caps relative to the wider marketplace. Such features, they said, may expose users to risk, including potential market manipulation, which definitely sounds like a threat. And it sounds like, hey, you are at risk for market manipulation, meaning your number go down if you don't send us your tokens. I don't know. That's the way I'm reading it. Maybe there's something more to it. Hold on. I'm going to continue. The main purpose of our risk management outreach, they continue to say, is to encourage project teams to take recommended steps required to enhance their liquidity protection. Engaging market maker support is one way to enhance such protection. Binance's intention is to create a safe and secure trading environment for our users, and project teams have been willing to do their part to contribute. I don't know, but this sounds like a shakedown to me. What do you think? Hey, by the way, we need you, small project, to send us 1 to 5% of your circulating tokens. And this is a way to protect yourself from market manipulation. This sounds like a pretty traditional shakedown. Am I wrong with this? Well, the reason why I'm thinking that there's a lot of writing on the wall for Binance right now is because not only are they leaving a lot of markets, their BNB token is falling. I told you my comparison between FTX, Binance, and Crypto.com. There are rumors that they're selling Bitcoin to prop up the price of their BNB token, which is basically propping up the BNB smart chain DeFi ecosystem, as well as the BNB token, which is probably used as collateral. And as we said yesterday, Binance's debit card is pulling out of certain markets. MasterCard is ending its pact with Binance, as well as Visa suspends issuing new Binance cards as well. Something is going horribly wrong with Binance. Now, let's turn our focus to Asia Focus with Sarah.
Thank you, Matthew. Welcome back to Asia Focus, a weekly section of daily crypto news, focusing on what's hot in Asian crypto scene. There's a lot to cover today, so I'll get right to it. Australian Central Bank, the Reserve Bank of Australia, RBA, has completed a 5-month-long CBDC pilot program. The primary purpose of this program was to figure out where Australian CBDC, the UAUD, can be implemented and what impact it will bring to the Australian economy. The key takeaways from this program are quite surprising. We all know that some countries see CBDC as just another digital currency or e-cash, if you will, which has nothing to do with cryptocurrency in essence. But the stakeholders in this program have touched quite many concerns that people like us, the crypto natives, would have. Key management, potential censorship over users' financial activities, the use cases along with the CBDC's capabilities. The result itself of the program is as simple as, okay, it's quite more complicated than we thought. We need many more years to implement CBDC. But the research itself seems quite advanced and even progressive compared to other countries. So take a look. Led by Tioga Capital and Block Tower Capital and participated by GSR Ventures, Cherry Ventures, Various Ventures, and the Spartan Group, Maple Finance has just announced a $5 million fundraising. A quick introduction, founded in 2019 and led by a team of formal bankers and credit investment professionals aiming to improve upon legacy capital markets, Maple is an institutional capital network that provides the infrastructure for credit experts to run on-chain lending businesses and connects institutional lenders and borrowers. Essentially, Maple Finance provides a platform for individuals and institutions to launch lending pools. Much easier, right? Things to note here in this round are the main drive is to expand Maple in the APAC region like Singapore and Hong Kong, as they tend to be the financial hub with clearer regulations for crypto. Let's see how they do it. Next up, a small news from Korea, and I'm proud of it. A Korean blockchain company, CrossAngle, which runs Zangle, announced on the 23rd that it will provide its crypto market analysis report to Bloomberg Terminal. Zangle is famous for providing data-based blockchain solutions such as market research, live watch, and analytics dashboard. Well, congratulations! Tron announced it had joined the Japan Crypto Asset Business Association. By joining as an associate member of JCBA, quote, Tron strives to closely collaborate with the Japanese market and contribute to JCBA's vision by leveraging Tron's efficient network and robust use cases, unquote, reported by The Block. Do you go to the Metaverse still? Or now? I'm not sure what question I should ask, but I've personally grown out of the Metaverse some time ago. Well, I guess Asian countries have just not. Famous South Korean K-pop girl group Blackpink is going to Roblox. Blackpink is leading the K-pop trend in the world right alongside BTS, and they are now creating a palace in Roblox, Metaverse, and their avatars. The Metaverse and NFT have been slow and quiet, but in Korea at least, the government has invested in the Metaverse industry early this year and is making progress in providing loose regulations and more of a flexible sandbox. Well, in Singapore, it seems like we share the sentiments. The sandbox has been working very tirelessly in Singapore to launch various collections, and this time it is DBS, Singapore's biggest bank. This initiative is part of a demonstrative effort of DBS to mitigate food waste and promote this in a virtual world. I do appreciate the good intention and the effort being made to resuscitate the metaverse, but I still don't see any catalyst for the metaverse except just as a marketing tool. On the contrary, China is doing something scary. Remember their social credit system launched in 2020? It's still being criticized by a lot of people and is deeply controversial. But anyhow, the state-owned telecom firm China Mobile is trying to create a so-called digital identity system for all users in the online virtual worlds, aka Metaverse. The scariest part is that this is not going to stop at being used in the Chinese local social credit system, but can be expanded to the world by China owning the critical know-how of social tracking technology. What do you think of this section? I know I started out talking a lot about Metaverse, but ended with a scary urban crypto myth. Do you care about your privacy? Do you really care about it? Let us know at bookings@todayinweb3.com. All right, let's get into those crypto prices.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk.
And before we get into the crypto prices, a couple of things just hit my radar. The trading volume for former President Donald Trump's NFTs, Trump NFTs, is up 256% in the past 24 hours. Obviously, he was indicted. There's a mugshot going around. And, well, people are going to ape into his NFTs because we're 100% degens. Well, the past 24-hour volume is at around $23.5 million. And the floor price jumped around 25% and it stands at around 0.1369 ETH, or about $225 per NFT. But here's the catch. It seems as though the price jump is mostly due to two wallets snapping up the NFTs and some wallets just dumping their NFTs. So very interesting that two wallets are creating most of the volume. Also, Pepe dropped more than 17% overnight, shedding around $100 million. The Pepe coin team's multi-sig Ethereum address transferred around 16 trillion Pepe, worth around $16.8 million to four exchanges, Binance, OKX, KuCoin, and Bybit. And it makes me wonder if this is part of Binance's market maker initiative, market maker in air quotes, aka mafia tactics. The time is 11:26 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Fear Greed is at 34. Bitcoin sitting at $26,059, down 1% in 24. Ethereum's at $1,654, down 0.5%. Tether's number 3. Binance is at $2.16, down 1%. And XRP is number 5 at 51.8 cents, down 1%. Running off the top 10, we have USDC, Cardano, Dogecoin, Solana, and Tron. The total market cap is at 1.05 trillion, pretty much even from yesterday. We have a Bitcoin dominance of 48.4 and an ETH dominance of 19%. The 24-hour volume is down 16.1. And that was our show today. I hope you have a great weekend. Email if you have any questions, bookings at todayinweb3.com. I will change that one of these days. But until then, and until Monday, happy hodling, everyone.